Hi, I'm Vicky Binns and I'm here in Romania with the Babel Festival. I'm an actor and we've brought a show over called Who's the Dummy? I play the dummy in this show. I've never been to Romania before. I've never been part of this festival. I can't believe that I've had this opportunity to get here. The show was part of a series of small 15-minute performances that were written by television writers who don't normally write for television. They've written for theatre. And the piece that we did was really raucous, very, very outrageous, and was very funny, and it's quite physical. And Rising Moon Productions, a production company, said, I think that this would possibly work for the Babel Festival in Romania, and we think, no, this would never translate because there's a lot of swearing and there's a lot of things that we think are very English. So we get here thinking, will this work? Will it come across? Who knows? And we've done one performance and it was fantastic, and the audience was so vocal and they laughed along with us and they seemed to really connect with the piece, and having been here a while I can understand that, because there's a real outrageousness about the piece and a real sort of what we would call dark humour that we've been enjoying whilst we've been here.
I told him to fuck off! He heard that!
And do you remember what that manager in Darlington said about your performance, Sonny?
He said I was very wooden. The smart-ass little twat.
I called Sonny Sonny because she has a warm, gentle, sunny nature. Haven't you, Sonny?
You can fuck off too!
Well, if I did, you'd be lost for words. And Sonny, that's not a very nice thing to say to me.
Sorry.
But in all the years we've been doing this act, we've never been on television, have we, Sonny?
No, never.
And you know why?
So,
who are you? Tell me something about yourself. Why you begin to be an actress? Where do you live? What are you doing?
okay, so I started acting when I was very young, which I still am now, obviously. No, but I was a child actor, so my parents had nothing to do with acting or show business at all, and I went to a drama club which was just in a back street because my friend went, just a small drama club, and some people came from a children's television show, and I got a part in a children's television show when I was about 13, and it was the only thing at school that interested me or that I was any good at. But it was just an amazing thing to have just been pulled out of this, you know, a working class backstreet theatre, and did these television jobs, and that led on to other jobs. So I worked from being about 13 doing some what we call like soap operas, and then some TV dramas with some fantastic directors. And then after I left I was in a show for 5 years, for quite a long period. So after I left that, I've been doing much more theatre since then. But in the UK, we don't work for a particular theatre. We just work freelance, and we have an agent, and we get put up for parts, and then we audition for parts. So it's tough because you just work freelance and hope that the phone rings and hope that you get auditions.
You're gentle, you're non-aggressive, you're just the total opposite of Sonny. Well, what do you think?
You calling me rude and aggressive? Well, you can fuck off.
Oh, exactly, Jack. I think you would have loved to say that to my face, but you can't. So you play up all your pent-up frustration through Sonny.
You're obviously constipated because you're full of shit.
And you've turned her into someone who's just the complete opposite of you. Always right, never wrong, won't be challenged, aggressive and angry. It's almost like you've turned Sonny into some sort of, well, narcissist.
That's impossible. How
Okay, Jack, it's very funny, but it's not helping.
Yeah, so I didn't go to drama school because I went into television when I was about 13. But during all that time, I've done lots of workshops. I went out to New York. I did a theatre course in New York for 6 weeks. But most of it is on the job, learning on the job, which has been fantastic because everything that you do at drama school or learning is about what you do when you get on a set or what you do when you get into a theatre company. So I have particular directors. We have a director in England called David Thacker, who was the artistic director of the Old Vic in London and probably one of our top Shakespearean directors in the country, and worked with Arthur Miller, and he's a director that's been so brilliant and been a real mentor for me. So I've worked with him maybe 4 or 5 times, and so a lot of my learning and training came through working with David.
Hear what she just said?
Jack, this is exactly what I need. Talk to me. Look at me. Don't talk to me through, Sonny.
She wants to get rid of you, Sonny.
He'll get rid of you before he gets rid of me.
Do you mean that, Jack?
What?
Would you get rid of me before Sonny?
Of course not.
He's lying.
Would you?
Of course
He's
not.
definitely
Will
lying.
you shut up? Just keep out of it. Do you understand? Keep the fuck out of it. Oh, Nazi, what am I doing? Why am I shouting at a piece of wood? Oh my God.
I'm not lying to you. Honest. You mean everything to me, Polly.
Liar.
You do.
You don't.
I love you, Polly.
Liar.
I do. I love you.
He's still
What the
lying.
hell is going on? Oh,
Polly. Polly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel now at the moment it's tough. It's really tough. It's a lot of self-tapes. So since COVID, we kind of film all our auditions just at home. You film the audition, you send it off, and then you keep your fingers crossed. So it's been tough, but I'm feeling really, I feel really confident at the moment. I feel open to like the potential of the new opportunity, and I feel excited by theatre. I think there's some fantastic things on television. I did a series called Black Mirror for Netflix. So there's all those series that are coming out now that are so brilliantly crafted. It's almost like working for a film. There's so much goes into one shot, and those kind of, high end, the bar for the series for TV is being set higher and higher all the time. So I feel really excited to be part of that. And then theatre, there's always a struggle for funding, so that's kind of a big fight in the UK to get into theatre. But we have some incredible theatres to work for, so I'm excited.
I can't. Climb upon my knee.
What's my name?
Honey girl,
How old am I?
though you're only 3.
What's my name?
Sonny girl,
What do I mean to you?
there's no way of showing, there's no way of knowing what you mean to me.
What's my name?
Sonny girl,
What's the weather like?
when there are grey skies, I don't mind the grey skies.
Why not?
You make them blue.
What's my name?
Sunny girl.
Living from acting is such a roller coaster. You make a lot of sacrifices in your life. There's a lot of choices that you have to make, just in terms of always needing to be available just in case that phone rings. So it's always been hard to juggle life, to juggle family, making all those other choices in your life. I really enjoy teaching and leading workshops because I just like to be part of things and to contribute. So I'm really lucky that I'm able to teach and run workshops and still work with actors and within acting, and I like working with young people and in the community with theatre as well. So that's something that I can balance as a professional actor. I live in Manchester, which is in the UK, so it's in the north of England, and I live even further north from the city, and I'm from a little bit further north, so I'm from a very working class, what we would call working class northern town. And it used to be, when I grew up, everything happened in London, which is the capital. So all TV, theatre, everything was in London. And if you wanted to be an actor, you must move to London because there's nothing happening in Manchester. And now, 20 years later, you don't need to move to London. So many things are happening in Manchester, where I'm from. There's lots of programmes being made for people from Manchester, about people in Manchester. The BBC, our main TV network, moved to Manchester. We have a big media city in Manchester. So there's a real drive to even out what they call level up the arts and make arts accessible and funded and thriving in every city. And the city that I live in, Manchester, is particularly brilliant at the moment. Lots of theatres, lots of things being made, and it's a very open, friendly place.